Canadian Cuisine, the smoked lamb specialist. Come get what I do. Let us be your who when it comes to lamb. Today, we are smoking a rack of lamb. That's right, smoking a rack of lamb. I want to give you a toe deep view into what I do when it comes to this rack of lamb right here. Maybe you'll go ahead and make that investment for you and your lady for the weekend. Be like, yeah, we want that. We want that on our table. And I want you to go and do it. You hear me? Some of y'all gonna be scared though, but you know that's okay, cause I know you gonna do it. You hear me? Yeah, man. I get to have a cooking show right now. Amen to that. Not tomorrow, not next week, next month, or next year. We talking about right now. Amen to that. Today, we are smoking whole rack of lamb. One of these right here, this is like a 2.3 pound rack of lamb. What we normally do is a 1.5 to 1.75, but I got one a little big so you really can see, the detail of what we do. So let y'all look on the B-roll cam right there. Check that out. I know a lot of people just get their rack and they just take it from right here, wash it off, season it, throw it on the grill. But me, I like to trim the lamb. I like for a lamb to be nice and trim. I like to expose all of the seasoning opportunities, because if you don't trim it, you're gonna miss out on a lot of seasoning opportunities. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of how I prepare my lamb before I put it out on the grill. One thing that I do, I make sure I remove this membrane off the back. This is a big seasoning opportunity right here that people miss. We make sure that you have the best lamb experience you ever had, because each one of these racks of lamb, this is one of my babies. So it's like I'm presenting my baby in front of the world. So me having that mentality about these rack of lambs, you're getting my best offering. So I try to make sure, take this membrane off the back, because if you don't, you're gonna miss a very good seasoning opportunity right there. See that right there? Now we can put seasoning on there and you're gonna actually taste the seasoning. You're actually gonna taste it. Then on the front, all this fat up here, sometimes the fat come way down here, how people be, where the fat be way down there, and it cover up just meat. I don't like this, so I'm gonna trim some of this fat off mine, because I don't like no whole lot of fat. Who want a whole bunch of fat? So I just make sure I trim some of this fat off of mine. We don't need it. We trying to have tremendous flavor opportunities. So I trim this up a little bit. We'll get that later. Y'all knock stuff on the floor too. I just did today. We're gonna keep on moving. Gonna trim this fat off of here. Ain't gonna be too much, because fat is flavor. But I just wanna not have so much, especially if you got that big lip that like to grow all the way down here like so. I take that off. Trim this up a little more. Let me get this here. Cause that fat do be good when it's seasoned right. Take that little chunk right there. It might be good for me right here. Yeah, but I just do a little trimming like this to each one of them. I don't never just take it out, season it, and slap it on the grill. That ain't never gonna be what I do. I make sure I take advantage of every seasoning opportunity. And I also, like to trim up this loin here. And and I get that as well. And I'll show y'all the finished product of my trimming in just a second. Y'all just hold tight. You hear me? All right, we back. Let y'all look on this B-roll cam. So I don't want to keep calling it a cram. B-roll cam. So I take all that silver skin off of there. That's another seasoning opportunity that people miss, and they leave that silver skin on there because nothing can penetrate silver skin, and then it affects the chew of the meat because you're chewing that silver skin. It's not a pleasant thing to eat. So we remove all that. So we have a whole nother strip of seasoning opportunity. We're gonna take advantage of this, so everywhere you bite, this rack of lamb is gonna be delicious. So that's what we do right there. Also, I use mustard as a binder. Set that right there. We use mustard as a binder, just a little light coating. You ain't gonna taste no mustard. A lot of barbecue places you go to, they put mustard on your barbecue, so don't be surprised. A whole lot of people do this. This ain't nothing special at all, but it's just a little binder to help the seasoning stick onto this rack of lamb. We're doing a dry rub on this video here. This is not a marinated rack of lamb. This is just straight up a rub. This is one of our recipes called Fraser Spice. Like I said, I tell you, I'm from Fraser. Been in Fraser since 1974. You hear me? So I'm a real deal Fraser vet. So it's called Fraser Spice. We're gonna put this on, season it real good. Put this over. Just a little light coating. Don't be scared. You probably never knew. Some of y'all probably already knew. But mustard is a great binder. If I'm doing chicken, I do mayo. Mayo lets chicken be moist. The flavor does not show up. So if you want to use mayo, you can use that on some of your things that you want your seasoning to adhere to. So there we go. We got our little light coating of mayo on here. I mean, of mustard on here. So next, what we're gonna do? We're gonna put some of this Fraser Spice on our lamb. This is a custom blend that I use. You can't buy this nowhere. I ain't gonna tell you what's in it. Just know it's fire. That's all you need to know. Sprinkle it on here liberally. If I do happen to sell this one day, just know that you will have to add salt. This is made so that you can liberally season your meat without the fear of it being salty. The salt that you add is going to be on you. You got to add your own salt to this. But the way I mixed it, you can go ham with the amount of season that you choose to put on here, because it's not salty. So just go ahead and go ham like you want to. Treat it like any other rub that you may use. And just gonna be generous with it. And I back it up with a little Lowry's. Like I say, the salt amount that's in the mix is very light. If you just did the rub only, you'd be like, damn, ain't no taste on there. When you come like that right there, it's good to go. If y'all can see that right there. Very nice. Seasoned up real good. You can't see no lamb. All you see is seasoning everywhere. That's how I like it. We're gonna flip this over. Put a little Lowry's on here. Make sure it pulls that seasoning out. Then we're gonna come with this right here. Season it up very liberally. Now this flavor right here is for those that don't want a classic Memphis rub, but you want something a little different. It's got a little heat, but it's very light. It's not a strong amount of heat on there. Oh my God. Okay. That was my mama trying to call me. But they need to hold up a little bit. Okay. Let me wash this hand. Hold on. Got to stay clean. I thought I had my phone on do not disturb, but evidently not. They done broke through. Okay, make sure we season the bottom of this real good. We don't want to miss no seasoning opportunities. All right. Put a little more on there. All right, there we go. Y'all see that right there? That's a gorgeous rack of lamb, seasoned up real good. You know it's good. Ain't no spots missed. It's gonna have a flavorful bite everywhere you bite it at. So that's how we prepare our rack of lamb. I really wish I had like a big open refrigerator. I let it hang out in the refrigerator so that seasoning can get in there a little better. But that ain't what we got right now. But right now, it's still good just like that. So what we finna do now, we about to move outside to the grill so I can let y'all see what it look like when I lay it out on that grill. You heard me. All right, y'all, we back. Just wanna let y'all see this rack of lamb before we get to cooking good, what it look like. I want y'all to be amazed by the transformation that's going to happen with this rack of lamb. It's gonna be so good. I know it's look good and raw right now, but when I get through doing what I do to it, it's gonna be what you want. You heard me. Yeah, I like applewood. I like a combination of charcoal and applewood. Can't beat that Memphis charcoal flavor. And, that wood just help it out. And I just like for my wood to combust slowly but surely and just walk its way into that meat. See how it just combusted just then? That's how I like for it to do. Like I said on the fire, I just like for it to do what nature say do. Yeah, man. All right, y'all. As you can see, the color is building on the rack of lamb right there. It's getting good and dry. That's how I like it, for it to get all the way good and dry so my seasoning stays on, because I'm a mopper. I don't do barbecue sauce, I do a mop. I like the meat to speak, not barbecue sauce to speak. So when I put this mop on here, make sure my meat is juicy and moist. I love to mop my meat. So we'll mop one side, and then we'll mop the other. And I know this is not the traditional Memphis way to barbecue, but ain't nothing about me traditional. I travel the world from my kitchen. I take moves from all around the world and do what works for me. So I'm a fan of this mop style, and I'll mop it like this several times through the cook. That just was the first time. We'll let that bake in real good. Once it bake in, then I come one more time. We keep on shellacking that thing till that thing be just right. But just so you know, I'm a mopper. We don't use no sauce. We just like good, wet meat. You know what I'm saying? Let you see what it look like. Just look at how beautiful that is. It's just glistening. Look at that. We far from being done, but look at it's pretty nice. Just wait till it get done all the way. You hear me? All right, we are done. I mopped this rack of lamb several times. We are done. We got a gorgeous color from the apple wood. It's got a gorgeous red color to it. It's juicy from the mop. Just marvelous. That y'all see on the B-roll can. Hope it don't drip nowhere. But there it go right there. So gorgeous. You see it. Been sitting here resting for a little while. About 20 minutes or so. Gotta let your meat rest so that the juices can return to the center of the meat. If you cut your meat, as soon as it come off, you're gonna lose everything because you want, you know, all your juice gonna be at the edge. You want it to sit there and rest so the juice can come back to the center. So every slice that you have will be juicy. So let me go ahead and slice this on up. You have about you have 8 bones on every rack. Cutting like butter. Got a nice orange color on the inside. I ain't seen it, but I already know because, you know, I cooked the temp. So I know it's ready. No doubt in my mind. Slice this up a little bit there. Boom. Yeah, man. Hope y'all can see on the B-roll cam. Now these pieces just coming on loose like they supposed to do. I don't know where the bone is on this one. We just gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that big. Pretty sure somebody ain't gonna mind that one being big right there, but see how that's a nice pretty pink right there. Don't smear, so it's not raw. It's a good hot pink. That's what you want. That's how we do it. Now, if you want something other than that, then I'm not your guy. We don't do well done racks of lamb here. We do hot pink, medium lamb. That's what we do right there. Now, if you want something mid-rare, you know, that's fine. But we not going past medium, because if you go past medium, then you're going to lose the quality. It's not going to be as a supreme rack of lamb as it would be if it were medium, because we're not trying to cook all the juice out. We don't want no hard meat. You know, when you cook the rack of lamb well done too far, it's shrinking and start to curl up. We don't want that. We want gorgeous chops. See that one right there? Look at that. See this hot pink, gorgeous colors, juicy. That's what you want. You don't want no well done of this. You want this to be just like that. And where I pick it out at, look at that. Show you this one. Hold on. Gorgeous. Hot pink. Nice little smoke ring on there. That's what you want. You want something juicy like that. And this the best part of the video, because it's taste time. I'm gonna taste one for you just so you can see how tender this lamb is. See that? I ain't even had to use no jaw muscle. It just come loose. Marvelous, you see it. Good smoke, good flavor, good come loose on there. That's what you want. I highly recommend you give us a try. Gonna be one of the best racks of lamb you can get to me. Got people who do a lot of different ways, but low and slow, smoke like I do it, I think you'll have a good option. As long as I'm in your top 5 people to go to for rice and lamb, it's cool with me. Just let me be in your top 5. I ain't gotta be your number 1. Just when you think of lamb, I want you to think of Canadian cuisine, cause this lamb good. I treat each one like it's my baby. You gonna see when you eat it. But that being said, I thank you so much for tuning in to the Canadian Cuisine cooking show. And I'm so glad I get to have a cooking show right now. Amen to that. We ain't talking about tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year. We talking about right now. Amen to that. And if you want some of this lamb, a good way to get in contact with me is keep up with our Facebook page. You can go to the website to see the pricing. You can also send me an email, canadian@canadiancuisine.com. You can meet with me in person. But you get this rack of lamb. We're doing this once a month right now. And if the demand increases, we'll do more. But right now we're doing once a month. So just explore the website and just see what you want to do. But I guarantee you this is really quality done lamb. You're gonna love it. And I know some of y'all gonna be scared. You know, some of y'all gonna be scared. That's understandable. But you know what? You gonna do it. You hear me?